Lagos State News at 7. I am Akan Usen. Lagos State Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget has organized a sensitization workshop for council managers on social protection policy from the 20 local government areas and 37 local council development areas of the state. Special advisor to the governor on economic planning and budget, Akan Balogun, said the workshop aligns with Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's Themes Plus agenda, particularly in efforts to reduce poverty. Balogun also noted that the event marks a significant milestone in the state's commitment to enhancing the well-being of its citizens through the implementation of social protection policies.
At this crucial point, it is important to note that many organizations, including the federal government, agencies of WAPA, SDG, Social Scholarship Board, and others, public bodies inclusive, philanthropists, development partners like UNDP, UN Women, and so on, are currently supporting this body of work and also mining the record, attesting to the credibility of the register. Furthermore, Lagos State government on its own part has been intentional about realizing the work of social protection by increasing funding the sector at state level, while the distribution of the 7 desktop compliance to the CBT team at the 7 LG.
Earlier, in her welcome address, Director in the Ministry, Ojo Olayinka, emphasized that the workshop provided a crucial platform for discussing and strategizing the effective implementation of social protection policies, reflecting Lagos State's commitment to aligning its local policies with the national social welfare agenda.
In the larger plan of the Lagos State Development Plan 2052, which we are aware of, protection of our people is a key program. How do I? It's a 4-bucket development plan that talks about a thriving economy, talks about human-centric city, modern infrastructure. If you are talking about human-centric city, we are talking about a city that has capacity, to thrive its economy.
In his golden message, Social Policy Manager, United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, Mohamed Okorie, encouraged all stakeholders to work together to create a sustainable and inclusive system that addresses the needs of the most marginalized communities. At the workshop, which attracted key stakeholders, participants took part in a series of sessions led by experts in social policy, community engagement, and policy implementation. Lagos State Emergency Management Agency LASEMA has taken a step towards pushing for the improvement of the emergency response by health facilities and emergency services. Permanent Secretary LASEMA Olufemi Okeosoitolu stated this during the development of the Management of Emergency Victims Protocol Technical Interactive Session. Okeosoitolu said the objective of the program is to articulate the emergency preparedness and response protocol for healthcare facilities in Lagos State. He said it will include building the capacity of health facilities in emergency response, articulate a clear and actionable emergency preparedness and response protocol specifically for healthcare facilities, and also deal with the empowerment of healthcare providers, ensuring that victims receive timely and effective care.
The key factor in emergency management is communication, and today we want to establish holistic protocol which is going to make our communication not only be effective, it will be efficient. So we will be speaking the same language. Roles and responsibility will be defined. So with this, we discover that it's a way of ginger up our response system, it's a way of ginger up our preparedness, and it's a way of being on top of challenges.
Permanent Secretary, Minister of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Relations, Segun Ogundeko, said the agencies are looking forward to being efficiently responsive and available to deal with any emergency situation without any form of delay or issues.
Lagos State Emergency Management Agency has been in the forefront of emergency responses for Lagos State, and is one of that agency that is qualified to take oversight when there are issues of emergencies or disasters. I would say that they've been very responsive. They are adequately spread enough to be able to attend to emergency within a very short while.
LASEMA, in collaboration with Health Facility Monitoring and Accreditation Agency, HIFAMA, is proposing to work with public and private healthcare providers in Lagos State to develop and implement emergency preparedness and response guidelines or protocols. A public health physician, Olajide Shobande, noted that the stakeholders' consultation serves as an avenue to communicate with people within the healthcare and emergency system services.
We want to define the governance arrangement, saying who is responsible for what, who is leading, what are the roles and responsibilities of all the stakeholders who are working in emergency response, especially in terms of providing healthcare response. Then secondly, we want to define what for these facilities that exist, what are the minimum requirements, what are the things that they need to have in place in order to be able to respond in a timely fashion, in an efficient fashion, and provide quality healthcare for the patients who are brought to their facility.
The session was attended by representatives and participants from HIFAMA, Lagos State Ministry of Health, public healthcare facilities, also known as general hospitals, emergency response partners, Lagos State Health Management Agency (LASHMA), as well as Lagos State Ambulance Service (LASAMBOS). In commemoration of World Diabetes Day, the Lagos State Ministry of Health, with Health Matters Incorporated, have organized a global diabetes walk and free diabetes screening exercise at the Lagos State Government Secretariat in Alausa. Participants walked through the Secretariat complex to raise awareness of diabetes and its impact on well-being. Public servants were also offered free diabetes screening to identify potential risks early. The event, themed Diabetes and Well-being, aimed to increase awareness and access to diabetes screening among Lagosians, emphasizing the importance of lifestyle changes in diabetes prevention. Permanent Secretary of the Lagos State Ministry of Health, Olusegun Ogboye, highlighted the government's commitment to reducing diabetes prevalence through awareness and proactive health screenings. Ogboye, who was represented by the Director of Disease Control, Victoria Egunjobi, stressed the role of healthy choices, regular physical activity, and avoiding smoking and alcohol to reduce diabetes risk. In continuation of concerted measures to reduce the scourge of environmental infractions and illegal encampment in public spaces, the Lagos Environmental Sanitation Corps, LAGESC, has demolished 138 shanties and dislodged 169 illegal residents occupying the Ajao Estate Canal Bank in the state. Speaking at the agency's command headquarters in Bolade Oshodi, a corps marshal of the agency, Olani Cole, said intelligence sources identified the humongous infractions across the Ajao Estate Canal banks, stretching several meters, where people were living illegally in shanties and paid rents between 60,000 and 100,000 naira to a particular syndicate. Cole expressed dismay at the level of disregard for public health and safety due to the clustered illegal encampment, citing the development as a catalyst for the spread of communicable diseases, sexual violence, and social vices resulting from the accommodation of miscreants in such hidden areas. And that's all for the state news at 7. Always slow down for pedestrians crossing the road. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration supplied 86,000 dual furniture sets to 775 public schools? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government's website. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news compiled by Adirayo Idowolaya. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good evening.